Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be starting the Marvel journey. The Marvel journey. I am not going to call this a first time reaction exactly, because I don't really think that's accurate. I've never sat down and watched the first X-Men. I've seen bits and pieces of it over the years, just because of popular culture for one, so I do know certain things about it, but also because it was a friend's kind of go-to movie to put on, just have in the background while we would get stoned. That's just the way that worked. But yeah, never paid attention to it really, so I've never actually sat down and watched from beginning to end, so I don't know a lot of what goes on in the movie, but I have bits and pieces. So it will be interesting to finally have it all put together for me. And out of the Marvel Universe, this is really the only one I've really been exposed to much. Aside from that, it would just be like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, because my niece was a very small child when those came out, and she was in love with Spider-Man, and she didn't care about Peter Parker at all, but I wasn't allowed to turn the movie off. Oh God, no. I had to leave the movie on during Peter Parker's scenes, but as soon as Spider-Man came back on screen, she was right in front of it. So I had to watch the Peter Parker scenes. So yeah, I've seen those. But that's pretty much it in regards to Marvel. No, and I've also seen, I think, the first Iron Man, just because I like Robert Downey Jr. Otherwise, in terms of Marvel and for Superman or superhero movies in general, it's just not something that has largely been something that I've been drawn to. So it's not something I went out of my way to consume. So that's why I haven't seen a lot of this. And as I've gotten older, a lot of the Marvel stuff is looking really interesting. But because I haven't gotten on the train before this point, it's like, where do you find a point of entry into such a huge franchise if you don't get on board at the beginning? I'm just going to go back to the beginning, essentially. I know there's other stuff, all kinds of movies, there's a lot of animated stuff. I'm not going to go for any of that. But for what I'm doing in terms of live action, we're going back to the beginning of live action, which, to my understanding, is this X-Men movie. And I actually am going with Marvel over DC, for the simple fact I put it to my subscribers in the form of a poll, and they let me know which one they thought that I would appreciate more, and the majority seemed to believe that I would enjoy Marvel more, or that they would enjoy seeing me enjoy Marvel more. Either way, this is what they picked. They picked Marvel, so we're going to check out the MCU. And start at the beginning with X-Men 2000. So anyway, let's just get into it. If you enjoyed this video, you can always leave me a like or a comment. I really appreciate that. And you can always check out the Patreon if you want to get the uncut reaction and get it early. You can also subscribe to the channel for free. There's always that. And when it comes to comments, I love comments, but please no spoilers, because I do intend to watch most of the Marvel universe, as far as I'm aware of it anyway. I know there's a lot of content there, and since I'm doing reactions, it seems like a really fruitful area for me to discover. So I plan to make content out of a lot of it. So please no spoilers. Alright, well, let's get into it.
Mutation. It is the key to our evolution.
I love his narration. X-Men. The X-Store. No, okay, I won't. I'll take this seriously. Serious. That's not a good sign. Yeah, that's not good. Not a good date or time to be in Poland. It wasn't a good time to be anywhere, really. Oh, well, this is awful. This is really sad. I wasn't expecting this to be quite so sad. Oh. Well, clearly he's Magneto. And who knows what they did to him after that. You don't want the Nazis knowing that there's something special about you, especially since they don't care about you since you're Jewish, to begin with. They don't value you.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be an adventure.
Oh, are we having a moment? Oh, they're cute. Is this a nice little palate cleanser after the horrific nature of the intro, or is this gonna go awful? It's going awful. Okay.
I don't know. I just touched him.
Will you call an ambulance?
Oh, jeez.
And are often triggered by periods of heightened emotional stress.
Thank you, Miss Gray. If it fails to address the issue that is the focus of this hearing,
Well, you're an asshole, aren't you?
are mutants dangerous?
After all, the wrong person behind the wheel of a car can be dangerous.
Well, we do license people to drive.
Yes, but not to live. That mutants who've come forward have been met with fear, hostility, even violence. I am urging the Senate to vote against mutant registration.
A list of names of identified mutants living right here in the United States.
That's
A girl in
not...
Illinois who can walk through walls. Now, what's to stop her from walking into a bank vault or into the White House?
Well, he sucks.
Of mutants so powerful that they can control our thoughts, taking away our God-given free will.
Well, if free will is God-given,
To be taught by mutants, we must know what they can do.
Ooh, Ian McKellen, hi, buddy. Yeah, anytime you're rounding up groups of people for lists, it's really slippery slope. It's usually not a good thing.
Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answers?
Because it's more dramatic.
Don't give up on the Merrick. I've heard these arguments before. It was a long time ago. Mankind has evolved since then.
Into us. Who's sneaking around in here, Charles? Whatever are you looking for?
I'm looking for hope.
We'll bring you hope, old friend. And I ask only one thing in return.
That you never offer him rings.
Don't get in my way.
We are the future, Charles, not them. They no longer matter.
People always matter. Oh, don't tell me she ran away. She is so out of her element here. But clearly, Magneto has gone so far in the other direction that he has become the thing that he hated, which is a fascist that undermines and devalues other beings for being different.
Whatever you do, don't hit him in the balls.
You said anything goes.
Anything goes, but he'll take it personal.
Yeah, and you don't want to mess with him. You never want to mess with a guy with a haircut like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight,
I mean, I know it's Wolverine, but I don't really understand.
the Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine. The hair is so amazing, though. I love the hair. But yeah, I mean, I know it's Wolverine, so he's got the claws that come out. That's obviously not a mutation, though. That's something else. So I don't really know. Tipping's not a city in China. Jesus.
You owe me some money. Come on, let's do it.
Why? You lost.
No man takes a beating like that without a mark to show for it. I know what you are.
You lost your money. You keep this up, you lose something else.
Yeah, who cares what he is? Ooh, that's icky. That was gross.
Get out of my bar, freak.
So yeah, sure, he's the freak. He was minding his own business. That's what you get. I'm guessing she is a stowaway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. I needed a ride. Supposed to go.
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't care.
Pick one.
You can't leave a girl on the side of the road. That's how girls get murdered.
I'm Rogue. Doesn't that mean you were in the army?
If I recall, he doesn't really know much about his past.
What?
Suddenly, my life doesn't look that bad.
Hey, if you prefer
No,
the road,
no.
I think it looks great.
Looks cozy.
put your hands on the heater. I'm not gonna hurt you, kid.
It's nothing personal. When people touch my skin, if something happens, they just get hurt. When they come out, does it hurt?
Every time. So what kind of a name is Rogue?
What kind of a name is Wolverine?
What kind of a name is Wolverine?
Yeah.
My name's Logan.
Marie.
Rogue's better.
You know, you should wear your seatbelt.
Hey, look, kid, I don't need advice on auto.
Okay, that got me. Maybe you do need advice on auto safety. His body just was very lifeless for a second there. It was kind of funny. Oh, that's less funny. Yeah, just shake it off. You're good. You're good, boyo. Yeah, you know, you can just shake off a frickin' broken neck.
I'm stuck!
Ooh. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I was thinking it was very abrupt. Just the timing seemed too specific to not be a setup. But, again, not sure if I'm remembering that or if I'm guessing that. Ah. You look a little jaundiced there, my friend.
Weren't you supposed to bring someone back with you?
I don't think he appreciates your input. Oh, your shirt is lovely there, sir.
Sure.
Charles. I love his voice.
Where's the mutant now?
With them.
I have made the first move. That is all they know.
I would be careful. Yeah, I would be very, Yeah, that's the thing. You think that they're really gonna hurt you if they... I mean, well, of course this guy... He doesn't know his own backstory, so it's understandable that he'd be freaked out by this.
Where's he going?
I wonder how they pay for all of this. Yeah, that is quite the, difference in decor.
Good morning, Logan. I'm Charles Xavier. Would you like some breakfast?
I would. I'm actually really hungry.
My people brought you here for medical attention.
I don't need medical attention.
Yes, of course.
Where's the girl?
Rogue? She's here. She's fine.
Really?
You're in my school for the gifted. You'll be safe here from Magneto, who believes that a war is brewing between mutants and the rest of humanity.
It's probably not
The man who
wrong.
attacked you is an associate of his called Sabretooth.
Sabretooth. Storm.
Your name's Wolverine.
What do they call you? Wheels?
That's awful.
Stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's been almost 15 years, hasn't it? Moving from place to place, with no memory of who or what you are.
Shut up.
You're not the only one with gifts.
Where are you going? Where's he going? He's over there.
What is this place?
It's Mutant You.
First defense against the world's hostility.
Yeah, that's kind of cheating.
Cyclops, Storm, and Jean were some of my first students. The students are mostly runaways, frightened, alone, like your friend Rogue, incapable of physical human contact, probably for the rest of her life.
That's really sad.
I'm Bobby.
Of course you are.
What'll happen to her?
Well, that's up to her. To become what the children have affectionately called X-Men.
Welcome to Mutant High.
The lower levels, however, are an entirely different matter.
This is where they work.
When I was 17, I met a young man named Eric Lensher. He could create magnetic fields and control metal. Believing that humanity would never accept us, he grew angry and vengeful. He became Magneto. I'll make a deal with you, Logan. Give me 48 hours to find out what Magneto wants with you. And I give you my word that I will use all my power to help you piece together what you've lost.
Sounds like a fair deal. Yeah, see, that's not hatred at all. Good God. Oh, that was that jaundice guy.
Well, some of these so-called children possess more than 10 times the destructive force of any handgun. No, I don't see a difference. All I see are weapons in our schools.
Of course you don't. What an awful human being.
If it were up to me, I'd lock them all away.
Of course you would.
It's a war. It's the reason people like me exist.
People like you are the reason that the war exists.
Where the hell are we?
Yeah, you're not going where you think you're going. And I don't feel sorry for you. Oh, is this Rebecca Romaine? Yeah, it's a really interesting design.
You know, people like you are the reason I was afraid to go to school as a child.
I believe Jennifer Lawrence plays her in the more recent version. That'll be interesting to see, because I like Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, I recognized him right away, because of his jaundiced skin. They would have their own island.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Oh, it's nice of him. Particularly since he's not a especially nice guy.
Couldn't wait to get my shirt off again, huh?
I guess that's him flirting. I hate this test.
Metal is an alloy called adamantium.
And it does sound like that, but it's so loud in there. Ugh. And you have to sit still for or lay still for 40 minutes usually.
He has uncharted regenerative capability, which enables him to heal rapidly.
Who did this to him?
He doesn't know.
Experimentation on mutants. Not entirely sure it's him Magneto wants.
Yeah, it's definitely the girl. Because they were looking at her, and his movements could be... You know, why do you have to be creepy about it?
Toad has a wicked tongue, Senator. Just like you.
Whatever you do to me, you'll make me right.
No, because I think I remember what they do. They change him somehow.
Mankind has always feared what it doesn't understand. Don't fear God, Senator. And certainly don't fear me.
Not anymore.
What do you intend to do to me? Let's just say God works too slowly.
Yeah, I remember that whatever this machine is, it speeds up the mutation process and changes people, just average people, into mutants. But the process is unstable or something. I do remember that. It's a very cool looking effect.
Where's your room?
With Scott down the hall.
Was that your gift, putting up with that guy?
Actually, I'm telekinetic. I can move things with my mind. I also have some telepathic ability.
So read my mind.
I'd rather not.
You afraid you might like it?
Did they say what her, X-Men name was?
Scott. Good night, love.
You gonna tell me to stay away from me, girl?
If I had to do that, she wouldn't be my girl.
Well, then I guess you've got nothing to worry about, do you?
Stay away from my girl.
I thought we just covered that, but okay. Fair enough, whatever. Oh. This could be really bad. I would back up, girl.
Logan, wake up.
Back up. Back up. Oh, no. Okay.
Somebody help!
Oh. She drained his power a little bit to heal. Didn't do him any favors, though.
It was an accident.
Is she all right?
She'll be all right.
What did she do to me?
Whenever Rogue touches someone, she takes their energy. In the case of mutants, she absorbs their gifts for a short while.
I feel like she almost killed me.
If she'd held out any longer, she could have.
That poor girl. She can't have any contact for the rest of her life. You know, that's really sad. Yeah, I don't feel bad for you. Oh, that was a really unpleasant visual. Oh, that's pretty nifty.
What the hell have you done to me? Who would take you in now that you're one of us?
Yeah. Doesn't feel good, does it? Oh. Bye, Senator. Well, it kind of wasn't his fault.
Tommy, let it go!
Yeah, Tommy let it go. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
You say that you're stealing other mutants' powers.
No, I borrowed his power.
You never use your power against another mutant.
It was an accident.
I'd get myself out of here.
Oh. It's not him.
Professor Xavier is furious. I don't
Yeah,
know what
see,
he'll do with you.
That's not him.
I think it'll be easier on your own. You should go.
It's Mystique.
More powerful mutants out there. Why should this one be so important to him? Welcome to Cerebro.
It certainly is a big, round room.
The brain
I had similar thoughts.
amplifies my power. How I intend to find Rogue.
Why don't you just use it to find Magneto?
He seems to have found some way to shield himself from it.
How would he know how to do that?
Because he helped me build it.
That is a very strange looking contraption.
Takes a degree of control, and for someone like me, it's
dangerous.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to eat a little something. My stomach's starting to get a little upset. Well, that's a cool effect.
She's at the train station. Logan, you can't leave the mansion. It's just the opportunity Magneto needs.
Listen, I'm the reason she took off.
Storm, Cyclops, find her. See if you can talk to her.
Where's my motorcycle?
How did he get ahead of him? Oh, see, just the simple joy of human contact, you know?
I'm sorry about last night.
Me too. I heard the professor was mad at me.
Well, who told you that?
A boy at school.
She was supposed to meet me for lunch.
You'd think that they would be aware of her ability to do this. Sabotage.
The first boy I ever kissed ended up in a coma for 3 weeks.
Has to be very lonely. And he understands about being alone, so.
There's not many people that'll understand what you're going through, but I think this guy Xavier's one of them. He seems to genuinely want to help you, and that's a rare thing.
That's true.
Give these geeks one more shot. Come on, I'll take care of you.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Scream for me.
How can she if you're choking her? Oh, Jaundice Boy just went flying up the wall there. Oh. Ooh, is she doing stormy things? Nice.
Quit playing around.
This guy just does not get respected, does he? How is he flying? Oh, maybe his suit's made of metal?
You must be Wolverine.
Oh, he can...
That remarkable metal doesn't run through your entire body, does it?
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, that would hurt.
What the hell do you want with me?
You? My dear boy. Whoever said I wanted you?
Yeah.
Young people.
Young people, and they're running away from me when I'm trying to get them.
Hold it right there. Stay where you are. Put your hands over your heads. Now.
Yeah. Oh.
Homo sapiens and your guns.
Sure.
That's enough, Eric.
Let them go.
Why not come out where I can see you, Charles? What do you want her for? You'll have to kill me, Charles. Let them pass that law and they'll have you in chains with a number burned into your forehead.
It won't be that way.
Then kill me and find out.
Fine.
Come on.
I don't think I can stop them all. Still unwilling to make sacrifices. That's what makes you weak.
I like the music that plays whenever Mystique's on screen.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find her.
Logan, you can't do this alone.
Who's gonna help me?
Fight with us.
Fight with you? Or join the team? Be an X-Man? There's a war coming. You sure you're on the right side?
At least I've chosen a side.
True. Oh, hey.
I'm looking for Dr. Jean Grey.
This guy sucks.
I was afraid if I went to hospital, they would treat you like a mutant. We're not what you think. Tell it to the ones who did this to me. I'm not going to hurt you.
looking back to when he became the Squishy Man.
Welcome to the future, brother.
I mean, I know that's why they took Rogue.
Mutation is unnatural. Kelly's body is rejecting it.
What does Magneto want with Rogue?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand.
This machine draws its power from Magneto.
It nearly killed him.
He's going to transfer his power to Rogue and use her to power the machine.
Please don't leave me.
This is a kindness that you wouldn't have given her.
You hate normal people.
Sometimes, I suppose, I'm afraid of
I think you've got one less person to be afraid of.
Oh, he's liquefying, isn't he? Yep, yes, he is.
Jean, get Logan a uniform.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not coming with us, is he?
Yes.
Why wouldn't
I'm
he?
sorry, Professor, but he'll endanger the mission and...
Yeah, I was the one to give the train station a new sunroof, pal.
No, you were the one who stabbed Rogue through the chest.
Scott, Senator Kelly is dead.
Except it's been sabotaged. Yeah, that's not good. Ooh. You know, I haven't mentioned it yet. I do appreciate that they made one of the most powerful mutants a disabled person. I do like that. I'm disabled myself. That is something I do appreciate.
If anything happens, I'll take care of them.
This probably isn't wise, but she's gonna do it anyway.
Jean?
I know where Magneto's going.
Oh! How rude. He's just bouncing around.
I first saw her in 1949. America was going to be the land of tolerance.
Are you going to kill me?
Yes. Well, after tonight, the world's powerful will be just like us. They will return home as brothers, as mutants. Our cause will be theirs. Your sacrifice will mean our survival. I'll understand if that comes in small constellation. Put it in the machine.
Is to mutate the world leaders at the UN summit.
That's a cool effect.
You could wipe out everyone in New York City.
What about Harbor Patrol? Radar.
If they have anything that can pick up our jet, they deserve to catch us.
How's it fit?
You actually go outside, Nathan?
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
I get the joke. You'd think that they would have the technology to make it not so damn loud. They would wake up all the kids in the middle of the night every time it takes off.
Storm, some cover, please.
Yeah, it's a cool power. I just don't know how often that is particularly useful. It's working at the moment.
Stay sharp. We're not alone.
Sounds like a storm's coming.
Hardy har har.
You call that a landing?
Well, you landed. I mean, technically, mission fulfilled.
Rigid security.
That was great. I appreciated that. Fair enough.
There's someone here. Damn, I know there's someone here. I just can't see him.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say which one's which, but, yeah.
Wait!
It's just flesh, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, it's not actually metal at the end of the day. Like, what part of her did that just cut off? Like, these are questions I need answered. Oh, that's just gross. Is there any reason for this? Other than you want to be creepy. Though, I mean, the guy enjoys her work. Aw. I was trying to give you props, man, for enjoying your work, but that's just nasty. He enjoys himself too much. pretty nifty. Oh, she's very graceful. Didn't they say he would take that personally? He does seem to, doesn't he? She might be the coolest character. Yeah, that's... Ew. Yeah. Gross. Oh, she's down there doing things. Oh, okay, this is niftier.
Don't you people ever die!
See, this is more useful. First he's nasty and he's gonna do this. Someone cut that tongue. I don't like him. I've had quite enough of him.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
No, I actually don't.
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Okay.
The other one ain't far away.
We have to regroup.
There's a problem.
Oh, don't kill
You're
her.
not part of the group.
I like her though. Oh. I mean, I know she still exists in this universe in some fashion, so I don't think she's dead, but I do like her. She's cool.
It's me. Prove it. You're a dick.
Okay.
Fair.
Everybody get out of here.
What is it?
I can't move.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely move, because he can't control it. Oh, that's not good.
My brothers, let's point those claws of yours in a safer direction. You better close your eyes.
Storm, fry him.
Oh, yes. A bolt of lightning into a huge copper conductor. I thought you lived at a school. Oh, the good senator survived his fall.
He's dead. It's true. Like those people down there will die.
Yeah, this is just straight up murder.
Those people down there, they control our fate. Soon our fate will be theirs.
You're so full of shit. If you were really so righteous, it'd be you in that thing.
That's true. I have no clue how they're gonna get out of this. By working together as a team, I imagine.
Logan!
And stabby stabby. Nope, he still got it in to fight.
I'm sorry, Mikey.
Don't do
This is mine.
Oh, nifty, nifty, nifty. I like it. Yeah, gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. They're really busting up the statue, aren't they? Poking holes in it and stuff.
You owe me a scream.
When I tell you, open your eyes. No, trust me.
You drop something?
No.
And they did work together as a team.
Storm, can you get me up there?
I can't control it like that.
Then let me go. Jean, use your power. Try to steady him.
Hang on to something.
They really are working together. Pretty effect. You can do it. Hang time now, my friend. Come on, pack it in, Magneto. Oh, that's not good. There'd be at least one person taking... Well, what year is this? 2000? I was going to say camera phone, but maybe that wasn't quite a thing. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, try to make that a habit, you guys. It's good in a pinch, but, you know, yeah, Magneto, you crazy bastard.
Hey, this one's alive.
I know who that is.
I have you to guide me.
Aw.
Oh, that tickles.
That was a brave thing you did.
Did it work?
I think she's a little taken with you.
You can tell her my heart belongs to someone else.
Ah.
You and I.
How's the professor?
Why not Storm? Storm's hot.
You might find some answers. Are you going to say goodbye to them?
I was wrong in this particular issue, and I hope in time I may be forgiven.
Mystique.
Well, at least she's using her powers in a better way that's not murderous. Hey, can't leave without saying goodbye.
There's some things to take care of up north.
I kind of like it. I don't want you to go.
Oh, is he gonna give her the necklace? Oh, that's really sweet.
I'll be back for this.
Is he? Yeah, he is.
Doesn't it ever wake you in the middle of the night? The feeling that someday they will pass that foolish law.
It does indeed.
They made a special wheelchair just to visit him.
Charles, why do you ask questions which you already know the answers?
Your continuing search for hope.
Oh, it makes me sad to see him so bitter. I know it's just acting, but still.
The war is still coming, Charles, and I intend to fight it by any means necessary.
And I will always be there, old friend.
That's pretty nifty that they made that whole thing to have no metal so that he couldn't do anything about it. So, we just finished watching X-Men, and it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it very much. It was actually more affecting than I expected it to be, particularly in the beginning with just the origin or the backstory of Magneto's character. I was not aware that his family had to deal with Nazis back then, and that's his origin. It's really sad. It does make sense for his character to fear that humans will do to mutants what the Nazis did to the Jewish people. It's a very reasonable fear, because it's likely what we would do. But it's still not justification for what he wants to do, and that's where he errs. But it does make sense for his character to feel the way that he feels. And I think that they handled that very well, because it certainly made me tear up. I teared up at the beginning. That was quite sad. Anyway, so I think that was a solid entry to the beginning of this huge franchise, this huge Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was a good time. I do intend to continue with the rest of the X-Men movies, at least the trilogy, I guess, is what it originally started off as. And then there are the other that I guess they're prequels. And I believe they have those have James McAvoy in them, which I'm interested to see because I do enjoy him very much. And those are the ones I think that might have Jennifer Lawrence in it as well. So I do believe I will eventually get to those as well. And beyond that, I will probably continue into different facets of the Marvel Universe, just from there. And I hope that you will join me for that journey. If you'd like to, you can always subscribe and follow me along for that journey. So if you enjoyed the video, you can always like or subscribe. I do appreciate that. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous.